In this lesson, I'll tell you the tricks which will help you to remember all the 12 schedules of Indian Constitution. And this is like one-stop solution. If you watch this lesson, you will never, ever, ever have to watch anything or read anything. And I 100% guarantee that you will remember all the 12 schedules in a row. You will remember them exactly, which is 7th, which is 5th, which is 4th. Just follow me. This is presented by me, Roman Saini. If you feel these courses are helping in any way, do click on the thumbs up button and do give it a 5 star. You can follow me on an academy on this link and watch all the awesome courses made by me on an academy on this link. Just read this story. I live in a country where name is more important than wealth, where people take oath never to let their seat of glory go away to someone else, where even the tribals are treated with kindness, where plants and animals has a soul, that is Atma, where people are not divided, and despite having many languages in our land, we never leave our village for any city. Now, this is a very story like this can be presented in a better way. So, here it is. I live in a country where name is more important than wealth, where people take oath never to leave their seat of glory, just focus on the red ones, where even the tribals are treated with kindness, where plants and animals has a soul, that is Atma, where people are not divided, and despite having many languages in our land, we never leave our village for any city. It is just one line. If you can remember this, just read it like 10 times, you will remember this line perfectly fine, and then you can relate. Name of states and union territory is the first schedule of the Indian Constitution. Wealth here means salary, salary of like eminent personalities. Third deals with oaths and affirmations. Fourth deals with allocation of seat in Rajya Sabha. Fifth deals with scheduled area and scheduled tribes. Sixth schedule deals with soul Atma. Atma means scheduled area of 80 mm. That is Tripura and Assam and Meghalaya and Mizoram. So these are the four states where people are not divided. Divided means that is the three list, that is the division of like powers and functions between union and states and concurrent list. Despite having many languages, so 8 schedule deals with our official 22 languages. 9th schedule deals with the land, that is the first constitutional amendment act related to land reforms, where if any act is put, it cannot be like asked for judicial review. 10th deals with leaving, that is defection. The 10th deals with anti-defection law. It happened during Rajiv Gandhi's time when this was introduced by 52nd Amendment Act in 1985. Our village means panchayats. By 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act in 1992, provisions of Panchayati Raj was introduced, and for any city means municipal corporation by 74th Constitutional Amendment Act 1992. So let's like read it together. I live in a country where name is more important than wealth, where people take oath never to let their seat of glory go away to someone else, where even the tribals are treated with kindness, where plants and animals has a soul, that is Atma, where people are not divided, and despite having many languages in our land, we never leave our village for any city. We always stick to our village. So the another way to remember it is using 1 is sun, 2 is shoe, 3 is tree, 4 is boar, 5 is hive, 6 sticks. So just imagine that sun is shining on all the corners of India, and imagine suddenly it starts melting the territorial boundaries and they dissolve. So you remember that it deals with union territories and states. 2 is shoe. Just remember that all the eminent personalities are in a row standing to receive their salary, and suddenly like somebody threw a shoe them, and like when the cash counters was closed, so they start throwing shoes at them. Now, three is tree means like just remember every oath taker is having olive branch, just like Romans used to have, and they drink olive tea and applying olive oil. Olive means like it is related with peace. So just remember that oath takers with olives. Four is boar. Just remember that every state is fighting amongst each other for Rajya Sabha election, and they want to increase their like seats in Rajya Sabha, so they are sitting on a boar and they are fighting with it. Five is hive. Just remember that tribal people, imagine they don't have any food left, so they are eating honey, but they got stung in their hand. So five is hive. Six is sticks. Imagine that thieves are looting the ATM machine. ATM machine is Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, Mizoram, and the guard only has a thin stick to beat them up. Then seven is heaven. In heaven, imagine there is a fight going on regarding rules between Yamraj and Indra, and they are having like third list. The list are being divided in heavens. Now eight is gate. Imagine that a new gate is established between borders of India with other nations, but there is a fight going on as to which all languages will be used to write on that gate. Now 9 is line. Imagine there are various lines created in the field by the bonded laborers under the orders of zamindars. So 9 is line. Just imagine. But Jawaharlal Nehru and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel comes and abolish it. That's how the 9th schedule came. 10 is hen. Just imagine that whenever hens are like running around like headless chickens, so they run on all the vehicles. What vehicle is stopped, they run again like till they find better place. So similar things happens in politics. Just remember that hens are running here and there, so you can relate it to defection. And 11 and 12 can be related to prime minister. That is, P is for panchayat and M is for municipalities. So let's see the schedule. So first schedule is names of states and union territories. Second schedule is salary of these many people. Third schedule deals with forms of oaths and affirmation. Fourth schedule deals with allocation of seats for each states of India and Rajya Sabha. Fifth schedule deals with administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes. Sixth schedule, just forget about this one. It's just Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. Seventh schedule deals with allocation of powers and functions between union and states. Eighth schedule deals with list of 22 languages of India recognized by constitution. Now here also there is a slight trick. So first there was like in original constitution there was some number of languages, okay. Then Sindhi was introduced, then 3 languages were introduced, then 4 languages were introduced. So in original there were 14, they became 15 by 21 Constitutional Amendment Act, they became 18 by 1992 71 Amendment Act, 17 one Constitutional Amendment Act. They introduced Konkani, Manipuri and Nepali. And by 92nd Constitutional Amendment Act they introduced Santhali, Maithili, Bodo and Dogri. So 71 plus 21 is equals to 92. So 21 Amendment Act plus 71 Amendment Act is equals to 92. So that is how you can remember all the 3 amendments also. 9th schedule was introduced by first Constitutional Amendment Act in 1951. It contains acts and orders related to land revenue and land tax. 10th schedule was added by 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act in 1985. It contains provisions of disqualification on the grounds of defection. 11th schedule by 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act deals with Panchayati Raj. And 12th schedule was introduced by 74th Constitutional Amendment Act. It contains provision of municipal corporation. So thank you for watching this lesson. Have an awesome day.